small part.
Yeah, for sure. Derek, I sing Mayday Parade.
I think Jake, I play drums.
Brooks, I play guitar.
Alex, I play guitar as well.
How are you finding the Slamdunk experience so far? Is it the first time you played it?
First time we've played it, yeah. Since we've been here for a few hours, it's been awesome. I forgot how many bands that we know are playing, so it's cool to see a lot of friends from the States, over here. Looking forward to playing. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a ton of people all drinking already and having a good time, so it's going to be a good time.
How was life in Mayday Parade? Off the back of the acoustic EP, things good?
Yeah, things are great. We just got finished recording our new full-length album, and we're just doing this tour. It's about 3 weeks into it. We have about 2 weeks left, and everything's good. Everything's great.
What was it that made you want to put out an acoustic record as opposed to just cracking on with the full-length, full electronic album?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe just this kind of.
We have a new album that should release in the fall, and it's just something that we wanted to put out to keep, the dedicated fans, give them some new material in between and kind of raise the profile a little bit more.
What kind of stuff have you written about on the record?
What is it written about?
Yeah.
The same kind of stuff all of our songs are about, just personal experiences. A lot of it's relationships, just things like that. It's the same kind of stuff, but it's all songs that are very meaningful to all of us and that we care about and love and are very proud of. So, yeah.
Was it quite a relaxed experience making the acoustic record, just kind of jamming on the acoustic guitar, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it was cool because whenever we do stuff like that, we normally go up to Valdosta. That's why we named the CD Valdosta's, because it was a studio there that ever since the very beginning of this band, even in bands that we were in before this, we've gone to that studio and recorded with Lee Dyes at Earth Sound Studios. And so it was cool to be able to work with him again and do another EP. We did our first EP, Tales Told by Dead Friends, there. And I think in the future maybe we would possibly do another EP there, who knows, you know what I mean? But it's always a good time going to record there, and it's a lot more kind of low key, I guess, than like the big studio production kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just kind of us and him in a room, and it's very natural, and it's just cool to do it that way.
You put 2 new songs on the EP, is that correct?
Yeah.
Was there a particular reason why you chose to put them out on the new EP rather than saving them for the album?
They were both songs that we wrote whenever we were doing Anywhere But Here, and they didn't make that album. And I don't think we really wanted to continue them and maybe have them on another album, but just we wanted to release them, and they both kind of fit with the acoustic feel. You know what I mean? So it seemed like a cool idea.
Was it because the guitar sound is a little bit different to the full record as well, like with the slide guitar and stuff? Was it fun to just kick back and do something completely different, just like a one-off EP type thing?
Yeah, I think Alex wanted to do like slide guitar and stuff.
I mean, it was just cool because it was appropriate. You know what I mean? It was appropriate to experiment with like mandolins and different tunes. Like we played like a Nashville tuned guitar and with a resonator. Having a resonator with a slide and all that. So it was fun and just kind of experimenting, going a little bit out of the box with what we normally would do. That was appropriate.
Was it nice to write that the song added some kind of feel to it? There's people at best in terrible things.
Yeah. Well, we like doing the piano kind of stuff, so we always like doing piano ballad kind of songs. You know what I mean?
I think it's cool that to put out music that's not just in one box. Where we can show people that we're more eclectic than that, and that we can put out music, and it doesn't matter so much what the style of it is, or just good songs in general.
Do we have any name for the new record yet?
There isn't a name yet. We're kind of narrowing it down and talking about it now. So hopefully soon we can have it and start telling people and get the word spread out. But it'll hopefully be out in October. It's kind of the game plan as of now. So.
I know you not long ago did the Fearless Friends tour in America. How was it to share a stage with Jason again?
Oh, that was cool. I mean, it had been years since he left the band, and things have all smoothed over, and we're all friends again and stuff. So it was cool. It was a cool experience. I think kids liked it a lot. I think people coming to the shows really enjoyed that. Enjoyed seeing him on stage or whatever, and it was cool.
Go right in. Oh, fantastic record. Have you guys listened to it?
Yeah, Lucky Street. Yeah. It's really good. It's very, very good. They're very talented.
Have any interesting stories from the road on the Village Friends Still? I know it was a pretty stacked bill of bands that you were on the road.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas was pretty crazy. There was a show in Vegas and the day off the next day, and then with just all the bands that run the tour, there was a lot of party bands in the tour, so it was a pretty wild night. But sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say there was a couple suites that people had, and not particularly ours, but there was a party going on, and things got pretty rowdy. Alex was hanging from chandeliers.
Anytime you have like 5 bands crammed into one large apartment room or whatever,
Yeah.
With a lot of alcohol.
with a lot of alcohol, and it's bound to be a good time.
Especially when you're in Vegas. We made a video for Get Up, and a lot of the footage of us in Vegas is at the end of that video whenever we're just kind of partying in a room. We flipped Eric off the couch onto the bed, Eric from North Carolina, and all that footage is from that night is on our Get Up video, so it's pretty cool.
So was it a case of what happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas?
Yeah, I mean,
Except for that video.
Oh yeah, that video. But I mean, it doesn't seem like 5 minutes since you were over here in Leeds with the Main, which is like just a couple months ago. Is it nice to be back?
Yeah, it's great to be back, especially with the tour we're on. It's so much fun. It's our first tour with We Are the In Crowd. They're great people, and then Rocket to the Moon we've been friends with for a long time and done a couple tours with, so it's really cool to be doing some overseas stuff with them. And then Blitz Kids are on a tour, and we just met them, but they're great guys. They've been a lot of fun to hang with every night, so it's good.
Has it been fun to be out with a new younger band like We Are the In Crowd, kind of showing them around this is how it is to be?
Yeah. It's we definitely hope that we can, leave a good impression to people that haven't toured much and show them a good time while they're, you know what I mean? So that's the way it was for us. Whenever we first started touring, and we were the baby band of a tour that hadn't traveled a lot or played too much. One of the first tours we did was the Flame White Tees, and they were really cool about letting us hang on their bus and stuff. And so we try to be that way towards all the bands that we tour with.
So what are the hopes of the new record then? You're excited to be putting it out, obviously. You think it's going to raise the profile up a little bit further?
I hope so. More than anything, though, we made a CD that we loved, and that was kind of what the number one thing we wanted to do, and we've done that. So that's kind of the biggest goal, or for us anyway. So hopefully it does what it does, and hopefully people understand it or like it or love it or whatever. But more than anything, like I said, we love it, and that's kind of all we really wanted to do. So yeah.
I would say it's fair to say, listen to the records, the first EP anywhere but here, and the other album, which name is
Lesson Romantics.
It's like it feels like each time the songwriting and the production everything's just been tweaked a little bit, and you just got a little bit more confident. You say that again is true with the new record that you're set to put out.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think that each time we've gone into the studio, it's very much a learning process. We've learned what we want and what we don't want as a band whenever we go record. So I think this time it was the most comfortable that we've ever been in the studio, and hopefully you can tell whenever you listen to it.
Obviously, as we get older too, it'll always change, and nothing, I hope anyway, won't ever come out the same as the last. It'll continue to progress, just because it's what happens. It's natural to do that.
What was the songwriting process like? Was it a group thing, or just like each of you working on acoustic guitars, piano, and then bringing it together later?
Well,
we started out at a beach house in Florida. We got together for about a month's time, and every day we'd wake up, play music, and we had lots of ideas. Derek had a lot of ideas, and so everybody brought some songs to the table, and then we would just hash them out together as a group. And that was something we didn't do as much on the last record, and that's why we made the effort to take the time before and sit together and isolate ourselves to put it together as a group. And I think it came out more rock that way as well.
So can we expect more piano ballads in the new record? Have you just kind of put that to one side for a while?
No, there's definitely a handful of ballads, and there's some piano in a lot of it and everything. So. I think I love doing the ballads. I think we all do. It's a part of our band from the beginning, So there's definitely a couple of slower ballad songs.
Which do you find more fun to play, like the bigger, high energy numbers, or like the slower ballads when everyone sings along? The preference?
It depends. I like playing both. There's there's good things about both. So
It's nice to have a break in there.
Yeah.
After playing a bunch of like fast songs, it's good to have a couple of breaks with slow songs.
Do you have a favourite song to play live? I know when I saw you before, probably when you played before that's just like in my top 5 gig moments ever. So
That's awesome.
Do you have a song that you just love playing above all the others?
I don't know. There isn't really one. I mean, as of now, we've just started playing some of our new stuff from our new full-length sound check. We haven't played any of it live yet, but just playing it at sound check is a ton of fun. Mostly because it's just really new and we haven't played it yet, you know. But I can't wait to play that stuff. But other than that, I don't know. I've always liked playing Jamie All Over and Black Cat.
It changes
Kids in
every
Love
tour
is a
for
lot
me.
of fun. Yeah.
So what can fans expect from your appearance here at Slamdunk tonight?
Just a high energy show. I feel like we're definitely all really pumped to play. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I think the crowd's going to be great. So I think we'll all just kind of feed off the energy and just have a really good time.
And any last message for the fans while they wait for the new album?
I don't know. Thanks for the support. It's crazy that we're able to do this kind of stuff, come overseas and play these awesome festivals.